Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. I figured since Longmire is gone, went to Netflix, and they hung it out to pasture, man. It was time for everybody to go, retirement for TV shows. And I figured, why not giving them a review? Why not sign them off the right way? I don't know if anyone else did it on YouTube yet. I don't believe so. A thorough, nice sayonara. So here I am. Longmire season 6. This is it, guys. The show is gone. Let's talk about it. Longmire, if you're not familiar, guys, you can watch, I do believe, on Netflix. And this is it for them. It's a show about a Wyoming sheriff, Walter Longmire, and it's about his deputies, life on the res, life in the town that they're in, and it gets a little bit crazy. Let's talk about the sheriff, Walt. He's like this hot, sexy little zaddy. When I say zaddy, I'm talking about he's a little bit older. He's got the 5 o'clock shadow, messy hair. He's always wearing his jeans, his boots, his jean shirt or his uniform top, the suede gloves and the suede jacket and his hat. It's signature Walt. He's not the clean cut, class A's outfit guy. He's always out in the field. Most people with his position would be behind the desk. Walt's in them streets. He gets a little bit crazy. He's in the beginning, in the first couple seasons, he's haunted by his wife. He's a widower. His wife passed away. He has his annoying adult daughter who's a lawyer, Katie. He's not up on technology. He doesn't carry a cell phone with him. No one knocks on his office door. Everybody just barges in. He's always exposing his chest hair, and it's all right, though, because we like that about Walt. Robert Taylor plays this character, and he has that signature deep voice, and he almost narrates the show every time he speaks. We love him. If you're going to talk about the sheriff, you have to give respect to his deputies. His deputies, we have Branch, Ferg, and we have Victoria. She lost her baby. That sucked. That was sad. She went through this whole depressed phase, and we know in the couple seasons, her love is not her forte. It's super confusing for her. She's kind of paranoid at one point. She's very intelligent. She's smart. She's good for Walt, and Walt will kind of do anything for her in that sense. And it's kind of a weird father-daughter / they like each other type of vibe about these two. But the characters work, and we saw her transition from the first season coming in to the ending. Vic's a cool character. Yeah, Ferg, he found himself. He's kind of been the joke of the department. He's a big boy who I feel like just a TV show. I feel like he lost weight in season 6. Is that me, or do you guys feel the same way? I'm just saying. He's a workhorse. And I found it funny that they gifted him a fishing lure or whatever it's called. And they said, oh, it's a workhorse. It's so his character. He's always diving in, trying to help everybody out, and he's the only one that told a revolver, and that played a huge role in this final season with him taking down Eddie. Woo, didn't see that coming. Found his girl and Meg, the nurse. Shouts out to him. Love is a possibility, man. Let's talk about Katie. Katie, not really my favorite character but I feel that makes a show great. When you don't like a person, or when you really like a person, it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, I'm drawn to this person. I like how they are. I like how their characters, I like how they wrote for this character. But when you can be like, oh, that's the bad guy, or oh, she's annoying, or oh, I don't like him. That's how you know the show is good. I feel that way towards Katie. She's just gullible. She's always torn between what's right, what's wrong. She goes for the guys and gives it up. I just want her to just relax, Katie. And she's the one who has the relationship with the community, the native community. She's able to get out there and build those relationships, and she goes a little bit too far sometimes. Branch was killed. It kind of had an open-ended. He had daddy issues, and to come to find out, maybe his dad did, maybe his dad didn't. What do you think? Drop a comment below. Went crazy, like a lot of characters in here. I think between Branch and Henry, who do y'all think went crazy the most? Probably Lou Diamond Phillips as Henry. Henry's had it bad, man. I'm talking about this whole thing has had it bad. Locked up, beat down, bamboozled, hoodwinked, left for dead, tortured, tormented. Business taken away from him, go from ground zero to build yourself up to be back at zero. It sucks for this guy. He's got it the worst. He gets the I'm so sorry award. I mean, dang, the dehydration that this guy endured. Come on. Crashing his car all the time. And he always has classic automobile, classic pickup truck stuff is something that we're going to miss. Now I want to say Ruby gets a shout out because Ruby is the funny, always ready for whatever, especially retirement. I think it's time for her to retire. Never really in trouble, faithful worker for the department. She always brings that little cool little thing to every episode that we get to see her. So shouts out to her. Matthias and Malachi. We have all these bad guys. And with Malachi, I feel like it's always some sort of beef. What we love about the show outside of the cast is we love the shots. They take us on this journey from being outdoor. We have these beautiful exterior shots. We have this gorgeous home, like log cabin, great woodwork, older vehicles. Walt's pushing this old school Bronco versus he could easily be pushing a Camaro. He could be pushing a Charger. He could be pushing a truck. All of these things, but he's pushing the OJ Mobile. You have these cool roadside shots, land and sky. We have the sheriff and the res, the politics between the difference in the tribal policing and how Watts Town and nearby places do. We have the prison, the jail. Every character we've met has basically had a delirious phase over the seasons. Like Night Horse. Is Night Horse good? It was Night Horse bad. Was he a villain or was he a helper? Things like that. That's great writing. They got to take us to, we got to be in the casino, Walt's office, the Red Pony. It's final season, we're chasing
Malachi.
Trying to figure out, okay, why are we chasing Eddie? Who was Eddie? Where's this redhead guy at? How are we going to get it done? And we end up finally. It was so long. These episodes were so long, but I feel them because they cleared everything up, in my opinion. But chasing him for so long, my goodness. Okay, so Eddie Hart, he has this mobile medical unit, right? His doctor's a druggie. So the way he went out was like epic. Psycho man has been like on this prowl for like 20 years. It's nuts. Cascaded so much shade onto Ferg, talked about Ferg behind his back, and I'm like, dang, he's dogging this man out, and he's belittling everybody on scene. Is anybody going to take the shot? And then all of a sudden you see Ferg with his revolver like a superhero, bam, an old western. He went real corral like, and he popped him. And then Walt's mad at him saying, hey, I wanted to interview him. We all know, as fans, we know that was the way it was going to happen because that guy didn't want to go to jail. He wanted to go out. He said he wanted to go out like Butch Cassidy. I like the show. I'm sad to see it go. There are diehard fans out there like us. We do exist, and I don't know what other shows would be representing go on. I'm sure those actors and actresses will go on to do some magnificent things. I think it was a well-written show. Like I said, this last season, they really put on the minutes. I remember when it was on TV and then it got pulled and then it went to Netflix and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Netflix is really stepping it up. This is before Netflix just started coming through with all these originals and different things, and different shows were coming to Netflix. Now it's like the cool thing. Before it was kind of like, oh, it's going to Netflix. Is it any good? Like that. But shouts out to the show will be missed and how I felt about this season. Yeah. What I wanted to stress in this review is that the Longmire finale was outstanding. We saw Katie and the new character, the new deputy, becoming romantically involved. I mean, Katie. We seen it coming. Walt and Vic uniting. Wow. Vic Moretti having tears of happiness, tears of joy. And it was tears of sadness too, because I mean, dang, she cried, showing her acting chops. It's a finale. This is it for the season. This is it for the show that we know of. And it was like goodbye. I mean, give her a round of applause. Give Vic a round of applause because Philly was digging deep, man. She dug deep in those scenes. Henry also, Lou Diamond Phillips, he acted his butt off. What did you guys think about Walt finally free? He put his badge in his pocket. He rode out on a horse. You know, the things that you think of a beautiful retirement. That's what he literally did. And he had a cell phone. Who do you think made the phone call to him? Was it Vic? Was it someone else? I don't know. Let me know. I'd love to know in your comments. And who called him? Who called Walt? spinoff is all I can say. Spinoff in the future, I think so. What do you think? Katie for sheriff was genius. It's because she's clean. Why not? Henry working in the casino, why not? He's loyal. He's honest. He's honest. He's the most honest guy probably in that county, so why not? I also wanted to give a shout out to Matthias, his character, because long hair, don't care, gorgeous, beautiful man. He's been working hard in 2017. I've seen him on multiple shows. He's a great actor, and he brought so much. He started off as an officer, and now he's the tribal police chief. Good for him. Stern, he's funny, he's fair. And if there was a spinoff, I believe he would have to appear. Now, Jacob's been bad. He's been good. He's had the greatest haircuts in the last like 2 seasons. His mohawk game was off the chain. You just he's so good. He's so good and deep in his character that you just don't know. Can you trust him? Can you not trust him? But in that final scene, I believe that we saw with him, Walt had all those flashbacks, and he had, we had the flashback situation, and it's like, hey, do you help this guy or do you not? Do you know how much hell he's giving you over the last 6 seasons? Or what are we doing, Walt? And I'm like, don't shoot him down. You could string him up higher. I mean, you could push the chains up higher and end it all, or you let him down. And I thought his sigh of relief was everyone's sigh of relief, like, oh man, this is off the chain. Ferg went off to propose to his girl Meg, and she had her ticked off moment, which she had every right to. And I loved how her mother's character played such a good, it was like a comic relief almost, even though it's some true stuff. Parents after old age and sickness, things can occur, and Beverly, like I said, she was kind of the comic relief. I mean, that's something you would read on the internet, like some silly Talk Soup type. You remember Talk Soup? Talk Soup was one of my favorite shows. It was funny, but you would see a clip like that. Elderly woman goes to a casino after she basically refused to pay her debt and took the chips and stayed in the Kia Sophia that's on the floor until deputies and police arrived. Type of stuff you would hear on the internet, and to see them put it in the show was funny. I mean, it probably happens somewhere. How it is sometimes your parents still want to be friends with your ex-spouse or whatever, and it's funny for her to come and say, hey, my daughter's not happy without you, and for him to go as far as he did. We know that they are going to have a future together, Meg and Ferg. So shouts out to Big Ferg. Well, we've been looking all over this whole season for that tan SUV. He finally pulled up. It was kind of shocking though, because I knew something was going to pop off, because it was just, girl, Marilyn was shot, which was horrible, and she's another situation of an awesome actress. She was on Godless. Oh my gosh, she played the grandma. She was magnificent in that movie. I call it, in my head, if Godless felt like a movie, but it was a TV series that you could stream on Netflix. Check it out. I did a review on it also, so definitely check out my Godless review after Longmire. Like I said, man, I just wanted to give Longmire that just do their shout out on YouTube. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know if it makes sense, because I feel like I'm ranting, but that's what I do. I rant. So anyway, hope I was able to touch on everybody. If not, I tried. If you guys are on any Longmire Facebook pages, internet, anything online that has to do with the show and fans, please share this video so that they can see it as well, so they know that, hey, there are fans out there and there is something on YouTube that you guys can watch. And please drop those comments below. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, share the video to the sites that support the show as well. Anyway, guys, it's that time. Farewell, friends. Peace.